Picture thing for Life magazine.
It's not often that you see the members of Second City Television in character outside of their SCTV studios. But the lure of a 15-page pictorial essay in Life magazine was enough to bring out John Candy as Divine, Dave Thomas as Bob Hope, Eugene Levy as Gene Shalit, the Hosers, Andrea Martin as Cher, and Catherine O'Hara in her now famous Katharine Hepburn to the temporary studio of photographer Norman Seeff. For 10 years, Seeff has been one of the hottest photographers in North America. His first venture into commercial work was this shot of the band, used for the back cover of one of their albums. Other album work has included Carly Simon's Playing Possum and Steve Miller's The Joker. Some other photographs in his book Hot Shots are the first balloon pics of Steve Martin, Frank Zappa, Jackson Browne, and this very candid shot of the Monkees. Seeff's essence of photography is to bring out the real people behind the myth, and he does it through communication.
I think what actually happens is when you work with people, you open up an intensity, and if it feels right then and there, and they feel like you're not manipulating or attempting to make something happen by forcing it, most people will just start being themselves. Get out! As I became more and more involved with photography, I realized that just making pictures was not sufficient, that what really intrigued me were the human beings that I was photographing.
Now that was a great shot. That was a great shot. Oh, I had a great shot!
Most people say, well, you know, photography is a technical process. I think it's got nothing to do with technicality, you know, in terms of what I do, but it has to do with human communication and relationship.
What I'm going to do is do what I need to do to get the shot, and I'm going to forget about the room. And I'm really serious now, because when you work with 7 people, it's really necessary that you work with me, and we kind of like keep going. Like, I need eye contact, which is just what I'm getting now, okay? Yeah. Now, so in other words, once you've got the general feel of the character, you can just create.
Then I go in and write the gags and the specific jokes, you know, the hopeisms, that kind of thing. But I discovered another thing, too, when I actually met him, and that is that I was showing too much neck, and that if I actually let my head go down more like that, you know.
Come back from me.
Yeah. We got it.
I've got everything I need. I got to go back on the set. Thank you.
Watch the nose.
Right.